Hi everyone, today I'm going to continue finishing my color swatches for my 320 markers. Soft spoken, kind of an ASMR vibe. I'll go through the colors and mark a swatch. So this first one on this board is called Dark Chocolate. That's a nice brown. Okay, next is Brick Brown. And these markers all came really randomized. They were not color coordinated. I actually I kind of put them into spots. Okay, we have Old Mahogany. I'm not sure how to say this one. Capumortum. I have no idea. But I'm gonna guess it's in the browns, hopefully. Might be a red. Because the next one is Deep Vermilion. Okay. Okay, there's Deep Vermilion. Okay, it's right here. I'm not sure why I put it in here. Maybe because it's like a rosy pink, I guess. But it's not a rosy pink. It's more of a brown. It goes over here. Okay. Deep Vermilion. And I really don't understand their layouts because I did these ones, but it doesn't make any sense of how these even go together. Like, I guess they were doing blocks, like all this is green, but then gray. I feel it could make sense if they put the fluorescent on the bottom and black right there. I'm just not too crazy about how they organized it on these, but next one is Hot Pink Carnation. Hot Pink Carnation. I see pink carnation, but I don't see hot pink. It's gotta be in here somewhere. Right here, hot pink carnation. It does look more red, but it does also have a pink tint to it. Next one was pomegranate, and I just saw that one. Now these markers have a fine tip and a chisel tip. I'm not sure how to say the brands, but I'm part of a coloring group on Facebook that uses this brand of marker mostly, or what I've seen. And they do color challenges where they have a certain like 5-color color palette. Oops, I'm so sorry. And you have to try to use only those colors in a coloring page, but you can use 1 to 2 shades darker or lighter. And yes, I was very excited about these markers. My husband got them for me for Christmas. Yeah, I was like a little kid yesterday doing this, organizing and putting the swatches on. I felt like a little kid. Like it just felt, I felt good. I was like, oh, this is so exciting. I love colors and I'm so into organizing these and stuff. Next one is Lavender Fog. Okay. Deep Wine. I'm not sure why we went to purple and back to like a pink red. And back to purple with Light Orchid. Light Orchid. I definitely, I'm pretty sure I would have put it in the purples. Unless it looked pink. Light Orchid. Light. Right here. Okay, it's both pink. Next one is Bubblegum. That's a fun name. Shouldn't Light Orchid be a purple? Actually, it kind of has a undertone of purple. It's pink, but undertone purple. Next is Rosy Lilac, and I know I would have put lilac in the purples. But then again, it might have looked pink. Yep, Rosy Lilac. Right here. I guess it is more of a pink. Next is Dragon Fruit Pink. They could have just said dragon fruit. Now that's a pretty pink. That's a really good color. Bright Fuchsia. Plum Blossom. I'm gonna guess plum looked more purple, but then again, I could be wrong. Because I am wrong. That's okay. Okay, now we're back to the brown. So, like, yeah, they kind of have like a block of browns this way. Okay. So, next is black brown. Reddish brown. Sweet rosy brown. Rosy gray. And I would have put it in the grays because it said gray. But it's more of a brown. Gray brown. I don't know. I'm gonna keep it in the grays. Instead of going back to red, I'm just gonna move over. So we got light taupe. Cherry cola. Sorry. Madder brown. Hearthstone. Leche or leash juice. I'm gonna say it was probably in the pinks. Yeah, okay. Light fawn. Light fawn. Right here. Light rose taupe. Light rose taupe. I wonder if it looked pink instead of brown. Or like a peach. It might have looked peachy. Light taupe. Light rose taupe. No. I'm not quite sure. Okay, yes, I did put it in here. Probably because it said rose and the marker color looks a little pink, more on the pink side than brown. But it is more brown. So we'll put that over there. Spanish pink. Well, that's interesting. I probably put it in the pinks. Spanish pink. Right here. That's kind of odd because just is. See, that one is more pink though. That one's on the pinker side. We're gonna keep it here. Walnut brown. Russet brown. Copper brown. Cherry taupe. Dark bark brown. All right, we're gonna go back to the red and pinks. Maybe we'll do it across. So the next one is crimson. That's a red. I saw this one. delicious juice. I'm not sure how to say that. Isn't that a fruit? Lychee. I don't know how to spell it, or I just spelled it. I don't know how to say it, and I never had it. I've only seen it in the game Food Stylist. Light salmon. I'm so sorry. And you'll definitely hear the heater turn on and off. And you might be hearing the dryer running because I'm doing laundry. I'm leaving this weekend to go to my husband's family. So, and it's done. Okay, Amsterdam Rose. But yeah, we're having Christmas. They live 2 hours away, and we're gonna have Christmas with them this weekend. And I had Christmas with my family on Christmas. Interesting. Because I'm not seeing it right now. Oh, it's right there. Can't wait to color with these instead of just marking them down, but I want to see what they look like on paper first. That's why they send swatches to fill in, so you can see the color before you color with it. I always do this with colored pencils, markers, whatever. I make a little swatch on paper first so I know what it's gonna look like. This one is called Sakura, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's one of the names in I laugh because it's hard to say Naruto. I actually probably said it okay then, but most of the time I can't. And Sakura means flower. Actually, I think it means cherry blossom in Japanese. I think I really like the name Sakura. It even sounds nice. Pink satin. I'm not sure how to say this. Morello cherry. Oh, duh, I wasn't okay. I don't know what I'm doing, guys, because for some reason I went down instead of across. But since I already have the marker. Ooh, that's a nice deep red. Pink carnation. Some of these marker colors look very similar, but they're like a minuscule shade off from the other one. Like, I would say these look pretty similar. Maybe even this one. But I can tell that this is the darkest out of them. This is a little lighter. And this is even a little lighter. Maybe even like a little tiny purple tint or red. Maybe it's a little bit more red. And then the Spanish pink, it has more of a brown undertone, but it's still pink. These two look a little the same, but this is more red than this. Okay, sorry, off track. Deep blush. Deep blush. Right here. Next we have cranberry. And I did that one already. Rose pink, which will probably be a really light one. Purplish pink. Nope, that's not it. I wonder if it looked more purple. I don't really see it in the purples though. Plus it's a pink, so I probably put it in the pinks. Right here. How boring of a name, purplish pink. I would love to name colors of anything. Art supplies, nail polish, like paint. Oh, that would be art supplies. Whatever, you know what I mean. That's the category for markers, colored pencils, paint. I would say, I know this is like I would say like it's a vintage rose. I would call this vintage rose. Right, cerise. I think that's how you say it. A red. Amaranth. That's also a flower. Does it look more purple? No, I don't really see it in the purples. Okay. It's one word. It should be easy to, right here. Amaranth. light maroon. I don't even think this looks maroon. Okay, I guess it does a little bit on the page, but by the marker color it doesn't. Okay, now I think we're getting into Orchid Wisp would be purple. I'm pretty sure I saw it right here. That's a very light purple-ish, pinkish. It's gonna stay in the purples. Okay, rose dust. Rose dust. That would be a really light color. I would think anyway, rose dust would be a light color. Right here. It's more of a muted color. I wouldn't say it's light, but it's more muted. Yeah, that looks like mauve to me. Close resemblance to mauve. Garnet rose, more of a red. Just like the stone garnet. Doesn't look very red on the marker itself. It looks red there though. Wineberry. Wine red. Wow, guys. Wineberry, wine red. I can see this being wine red. Okay, yes, it does. It is a berry color. It's more pinkish than the red, but I would try to name them different so it's not both wine something, but that's just me. Prune juice. Now, prune juice is more purple, but I put it in with the pinks. Because it's like a deep color. It's like a deep pink, purple, red. It's got all that in it. Deep mauve. The next one is called the Raisin, and oh, that's my stomach. Hopefully that you didn't catch that because that was weird. I was gonna say, yeah, I put raisin with the purples. Burgundy bark. I would think that would be in the pinks. Burgundy, because it's a rich, deep color. So why am I not finding it? It has to be in with the pinks and the reds. But I don't see it. Burgundy bark. Okay, it looked more brown, that's why. But I should have seen it and said burgundy's not brown. But this does have a brown, it has more of a brown tint to it, so I'll keep it over there. Pink pearl. Pastel pink. It might have looked a little peachy. Or not. Right here. I was looking for a lighter color. That's not pastel. But okay. Disco pink. Disco pink. And then just plain old pink. Dahlia pink. Pretty sure dahlia's a flower. Hot pink. Can't talk. Pink wisp. Dull pink. Orchid pink. Orchid pink. I mean, orchid looks purple. It has to be over here. It's right here. Hibiscus pink, which I just saw. Plum pink. Red violets. Rich raspberry. Now we're moving on to the purples. I don't remember doing like plum blossom though. It's down here. We went through all the reds and pinks over here? No, because pale complexion. I don't know. Okay, anyway, lilac mist. I would think I would put that in purple. There's lilac, but lilac mist. Lilac blush. Bright lilac. Oh, that's bright lavender. Bright lilac right here. Pansy. Sorry. That would be an easy one to find because it's one little word. Pansy and dark pansy. What, did they look more pink? I don't think so. Well, I see grape juice. And I see grape jelly. Ooh, that's so pretty. Lilac. Dark lilac. deep lilac. That. A violet, merlot. But where is pansy and dark pansy? Did they look more blue? No, like a light. No. They could have looked more pink, like I said. I wonder why I put lavender mist up here. Or in there. Doesn't make sense. Pansy and dark pansy. Pansy. Guess I didn't know. It almost looked like parsley. That'd be green. I don't know. Dark pansy, so okay. I was thinking they were gonna be lighter than these colors. Okay. Now we got this board filled up. I have one more board left to do. Ripe wolfberry. And isn't this cool? This came with a like sheet protector thing so that you can put it between your coloring pages so it doesn't bleed through. Smoky lavender. Vintage purple. Faded violet. And then violet. I don't think faded violet looks faded. Okay, compared to the violet, it does. Deep violet. Eggplant. Dusty orchid. Grayed lavender. Bright lavender. Pale lavender. Evening petunia. Violet rose. Right here. Dull violet. See, some of these are so boring of a color. Like, I mean the name. Plain old purple. Boring. Icy periwinkle. Lavender mist. Lavender mist. Lavender silk. Deep periwinkle. Lavender indigo. Blue violets. Powder blue. Powder blue. Right here. Guess it has more of a purple tint to it. It's okay. Light cornflower. Okay. How original. Light cornflower, cornflower, and deep cornflower. I don't know. I could be helping you out, company. I could be naming these colors instead so that they're more fun. Anyway, cornflower and deep cornflower. deep cornflower. Just cornflower. Just cornflower. Down to the stands. Oh, it's way over here. Okay then. I mean, it is blue. It's a purpley blue. French ultramarine. Then you guessed it. Ultramarine. Which should be close by. I can't see it. Oh, okay, it's right there. Just gotta skip it and come back later. Hydrangea blue. I saw that down here. Blue iris. I think I saw that one too, actually. Right here. It's getting a little crowded in the purples. Pale blue violet. Pale blue violet. Blue bell. Blue bonnet. Blueberry. Cloud blue. Ice blue. Arctic blue. Glacier blue. Sky blue. Brilliant blue. I feel like that would be a little bit darker. I mean, like brighter, darker. Okay, brighter, darker. Royal blue. Deep royal blue. Lapis lazuli. I'm not sure how to say that. Lapis lazuli. If you can even see it. Cobalt blue. Oh, that's classic blue. Distressed denim. Denim blue. Right here in front of my face. Well, technically, all of them are right in front of my face, but Antwerp blue. Antwerp? Yeah, I don't know. Odd. Antwerp blue. Never heard of it. Antwerp. Okay, well, the next one is Summer Sky. Vintage Navy. Frost. White blue. But we're also looking for the Antwerp blue. Cotton candy blue. Blue lagoon. No. Yes, light blue. We were looking for light blue. Oops, daisy. Okay, this one. Pool blue right next to it. Process blue. I don't think I know how to pronounce this. Cerulean blue? No, I've seen it. I've seen the name of it, but I don't know actually how to pronounce it. It's just, no, that's not either. Cerulean? I don't know. Okay. Classic blue, I just saw that. Fog blue, that's gotta be a very light color. Smoke blue. Blue dusk. Blue dusk. Stone blue. Also saw that recently. I'm pretty sure. Maybe not. But yeah. Okay, yeah. Deep cerulean. I don't got it. I don't got it. Okay, this is the regular, then we need deep. I know, where's all the greens? Oh, I don't remember doing them. Not really, anyway. Or the peaches. I don't remember doing the peaches. Off track a little bit. But then again, yesterday, I was kind of in a flow state. And when you're in a flow state, like, you're just so focused in on what you're doing, everything else around you. It was like nothing. So that could, you know, cause the effect of me not remembering to do those. Rich slate blue. I know, it felt good to feel that, like, little kid energy, like, oh my gosh, all these colors, and I get to play with them. But I would also feel that way with any art supplies, because I love art. Light sea blue. I have a whole craft room downstairs in the basement. It's a partial finished basement. Partial not. Peacock blue. Nope, that's green, not blue. Peacock blue. And my mother got me an easel, so now I have. So now I don't have to paint flat, or like I hold the canvas and do it, or lay it flat on the table. Now I can put it on an easel. Dark teal. Mint mist. Sea glass blue. Such a pretty color. Spearmint. Bright pine green. Okay, alright, we're just gonna move on to the next. Seafoam green. That's only sea green. Seafoam green. Seafoam. Turquoise. Close. Oh, were we looking for this one? No, I guess we already did that. My bad. Okay, turquoise. Turquoise is like this color right here. It's just lighter. Deep turquoise. Peacock green. Okay, so we did need that. I knew I saw it somewhere. Castleton green. Don't know. Pale cobalt green. Okay, that's odd. Because cobalt is a blue. It's a blue-green. Celadon is like this. Faded green. Sea green. Rainforest green. Like, I don't remember doing emerald. Okay, it's probably over there. Okay, so right here, rainforest green. But we're still looking for bright pine green. Bright pine, probably be, you know, that's bright lime. Dark fern. We're missing one color. And then it'll be completed. And then I can start coloring something. bright pine green. Okay. Why am I not seeing it? Oh wow, okay. That's why, because this looks blue. That's why I couldn't find it. It's more of a blue color. Okay. So I have all 4 swatches. I know I already had done, I already did 1. Oh, I already did 1 and 4. And we did 2 and 3. It's all of the colors. Just can't believe. Oh, this just makes me like excited. I can't wait to actually color with these instead of just swatching them. Okay, so this is the end of the video. I hope you liked finding the colors and swatching them with me. And I hope you have a good day, good night. I hope that this was relaxing or just gave you some company, some background noise. Maybe you were organizing your own art supplies. And I will see you next time. Bye.